energy rise. We dissect the place through the lows and highs. West side swagger with a hardcore twist. All Raiders no cut, ain't nothing we miss.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders no cut, let them know.
Linebackers blitz, we break it down right. Every single play analyzed all night. West Coast Kings with that G-Funk groove. All Raiders no cut, always in the move. Raider Nation, tune in to the vibe. Lunatic Raider, we never take a dive. From news to peace, we keep it tight. Bring the pride shining bright every night. Turn it up, Raider Nation in the house. Oh, God. Lunatic Raider. Green heat, no doubt. Straight from the west, we light the fire. Loaded to the game, elevate higher. It's that time again. Get ready for the thrill. All Raiders no cut, bringing you the real. Tune into the sound, it's time to get raw. Breaking down the plays, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black. Raider pride in every crime, never slack. Nation in the house. We keep it real, turn it up and no dirt. From the heart of the West, we bring the heat. Lunatic Raider, ain't nobody can beat. From the heart of the body, you bring the heat. Lunatic Raider, ain't got come tune into the sound. It's time to hit raw. Breaking down the plays, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black. Raider pride, every rhyme never slack. Yo, it's the all Raiders, no cut, tune in for the scoop. Lunatic Raider, bringing truth to the loop. News and rumors, we keep it hardcore. West Coast vibe, you coming back for more.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation.
In the Vegas, we rep loud. Black and silver, we shine. Stand proud. Defensive lines breaking through the ground. Lunatic Raiders, keep it raw, profound. Gang day vibes, feel the energy rise. We dissect the place through the lows and highs. West side swagger with a hardcore twist. All Raiders no cut, ain't nothing we miss.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders no cut, let them know.
Linebackers blitz, we break it down right. Every single play analyzed all night. West Coast Kings with that G-Funk groove. All Raiders no cut, always in the move. Raider Nation, tune in to the vibe. Lunatic Raider, we never take a dive. From news to peace, we keep it tight. Bring the pride shining bright every night. Turn it up, Raider Nation in the house. Oh, God. Lunatic Raider. Green heat, no doubt. Straight from the west, we light the fire. Loaded to the game, elevate higher. It's that time again. Get ready for the thrill. All Raiders no cut, bringing you the real. Tune into the sound, it's time to get raw. Breaking down the plays, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black. Raider pride in every crime, never slack. Nation in the house. We keep it real, turn it up and no dirt. From the heart of the West, we bring the heat. Lunatic Raider, ain't nobody can beat. From the heart of the body, you bring the heat. Lunatic Raider, ain't got come tune into the sound. It's time to hit raw. Breaking down the plays, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black. Raider pride, every rhyme never slack. Yo, it's the all Raiders, no cut, tune in for the scoop. Lunatic Raider, bringing truth to the loop. News and rumors, we keep it hardcore. West Coast vibe, you coming back for more.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never never step slow. All raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation.
In the Vegas, we rep loud. Black and silver, we shine. Stand proud. Defensive lines breaking through the ground. Lunatic raiders, keep it raw, profound. Gang day highs, feel the energy rise. We dissect the place through the lows and highs. West side swagger with a hardcore twist. All raiders, no cut, ain't nothing we miss.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All raiders, no cut, let them know.
Linebackers blitz, we break it down right. Every single play analyzed all night. West Coast Kings with that G-Funk groove. All raiders, no cut, always in the move. Break the nation, tune in to the vibe. Lunatic Raider, we never take a dive. From news to peace, we keep it tight. Bring the pride shining bright every night. Turn it up, Raider Nation in the house. Oh, God. Lunatic Raider. Green heat, no doubt. Straight from the west, we light the fire. Loyal to the game, elevate higher. It's that time again. Get ready for the thrill. All Raiders, no cut, bringing you the real. Tune into the sound, it's time to get raw. Breaking down the plays, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black. Raider pride in every crime, never slack. We keep it real, turn it up and don't dirt. From the heart of the west, we bring the heat. Lunatic Raider, ain't nobody can beat. From the heart of the body, you bring the heat. Lunatic Raider, ain't back, come tune into the sound. It's time to hit raw. Breaking down the plays, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black. Raider pride, every crime, never slack. Yo, it's the all Raiders, no cut, tune in for the scoop. Lunatic Raider, bringing truth to the loop. News and rumors, we keep it hardcore. West Coast vibe, you coming back for more.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation.
In the Vegas, we rep loud. Black and silver, we shine. Stand proud. Defensive lines breaking through the ground. Lunatic Raiders, keep it raw, profound. Gang day vibes, feel the energy rise. We dissect the place through the lows and highs. West side swagger with a hardcore twist. All Raiders, no cut, ain't nothing we miss.
Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know.
Linebackers blitz, we break it down right. Every single play analyzed all night. West Coast Kings with that G-Funk groove. All Raiders, no cut, always in the move. Break the nation, tune in to the vibe. Lunatic Raider, we never take a dive. From news to peace, we keep it tight. Bring the pride shining bright every night. Turn it up, Raider Nation in the house. Oh, God. Lunatic Raider. Green heat, no doubt. Straight from the west, we light the fire. Loyal to the game, elevate higher. It's that time again. Get ready for the thrill. All Raiders, no cut, bringing you the real. Tune into the sound, it's time to get raw. Breaking down the plays, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black. Raider pride in every crime, never slack.
Raider Nation, stand up.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What it is, Raider Nation, man, top of the morning, happy hump day. Yes, indeed, it's another episode of All Raiders No Cut, boy, with your boy Lunatik Raider, right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. Shout out to all y'all for pulling up, man. Shout out to the world's most dangerous Chizat. Yes, indeed, the Chizat. We're going to post up just a little minute. I'm going to let y'all go ahead and vibe real quick. And I'm going to let these people come up in here. Got a good show. We're gonna cover a couple of things. Even got a little surprise for y'all, but not what you. I ain't gonna give you too much info. Y'all just gonna have to tune in to find out. Yes, indeed. Salute to all y'all, man. We're gonna let these numbers get up. Please hit that like button, man. If y'all just in the room, if y'all just pulled up. Yes, indeed. It is Hump Dizzle. It's a humdinger. Today is a humdinger of a day. Yes, indeed, man. Shout out to everyone, man. I'm about to go. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of this motherfucker, but I'm about to take me a shot of some tequila, and that should wake me up. Like I said, I just got off work at 5, so here I am. What they say, bright eye and bushy tail. Here I am. Here I am, world. You know what I mean? Let's get it in, man. Y'all go ahead and do your thing real quick. I'll be right back after these messages. What messages on the kick? Shit, I don't know. I just said that shit because I remember they say that on TV. Remember the cartoons on Saturday? We'll be right back after these messages. Transformers and G.I. Joe and Thundercats and shit. Let's go. I need to wake up. Lunatic Raider bringing truth to the loop. News and rumors, we keep it hardcore. West Coast vibe, you coming back for more. Raider Nation, let's go. Hip hop beats and root busters shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. Yes, indeed, man. I got some wake up. I'm gonna shout out to the chat, man. Just one moment. We got a few things to talk about. Scenarios with Davante Adams, as you guys may not have heard, the head coach from the Jets has been fired yesterday. That kind of changes the dynamic, but I'm gonna give you the fork in the road and the left and right side of the whole situation as far how does that affect us. Same thing with New Orleans. Carr got hurt. It don't look too good. Rattler might get the start. Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't think it might be Rattler. Oh, is it Rattler? No. Who came in last week from the Saints? Fucking old boy from Fresno State. That they drafted last year, not this year, but last year. But and we're gonna discuss that and how that affects us too with the Davante Adams trade. Some people say within 48 hours. I think a lot of the whole landscape of this trade, it changed a whole lot with a couple of things just happening. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna break down Christian Wilkins foot injury. And I got the whole clip for y'all so the doctor can run it down and let you know what you can expect from a Jones fracture with the fourth metatarsal in the foot, which is on the outside of the foot. There's a lot to know about that one. Like going ahead and get surgery was the brilliant thing to do. You know what I mean? Because sometimes they say people try to let it heal on its own, which you could go that route. but most of the time they end up needing surgery anyway. You might as well get the surgery done, get it over with, and they said you'll be back sooner than you know. That's why Wilkins being out is what did they say? They say some people think he's out for the season. I don't think so. Not getting surgery right away like he did, and it's one of them injuries that's not severe type shit. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a few weeks. They say you could be out between let me remember this right, 8 to 12 weeks with no surgery, but sooner than that with surgery, because they put a screw in it. But I got the whole rundown to show you guys exactly what this procedure consists of and the time frame as far as Wilkins. Possibility we're only in the week 6, bruh. There's a possibility he can still make it back toward maybe the last quarter of the season. I'm trying to get a grasp on exactly what it would be. This is week 6. So that gives us 12 weeks left in the season. So probably I heard like even up to 4 weeks. 4 weeks he can be back. And they said you could be back on it training and everything. It like there's no pain in the surgery. You know what I mean? In the first 24 hours, 17 to 24 hours when you come out of surgery, and they said the process is only 30 minutes long. So I'm gonna give you guys the correct rundown so y'all can be knowledgeable of the situation with Wilkins' foot. So therefore, if anybody ever asks you about Wilkins, you guys will know the situation with him and the time frame that we can expect him back, which I believe he still can come back this season. So we'll see how that runs down. Shout out to everybody pulling up, man. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Hit that like button, man. Leave a comment, all that good shit if you want to. Let's jump into the chat, man. Shall we, man, on this hump day? Yes, indeed. We got Egalitarian 207 in the building, man. Salute to you. Jamil Akbar in the building, man. Salute to you, man, as well. Hope all is well. Alex, that's in the building, man. What it is. Yes, indeed. We got Raiders Clan in the building, man. Salute. Top of the morning. Yes, indeed. Brando in the house. What it is, man. Let's see. Who else we got up in this Mickey Ficky one time? We got Barrio Clips TV in the building. Salute. If I see one more Steelers fan, what do you say? Oh, bruh. If I see any Team Nation sticker, come on, bruh. That should be so irritating. Like, you fucking counterfeits. For real. For real. Eugene Powell right in the kisser, man, is in the building, man. Let me get this mic up because I know my head be dipping because the mic be low right here. This is how I talk to the mic, and I'll be like, oh, y'all can't even see a motherfucker. Ain't that a bitch? So I bring the mic up like this one time. Y'all can see it in the corner of the screen. It's not a glizzy. It's not a BBC. It's a microphone. Hand me the microphone so I can bust like a bubble. Raiders in the nation in the house, so you know you in trouble. Because it ain't nothing but a Raider thing, baby. Silver and black is what pays me. Let's go. Shout out to everybody out there, man. We got Eugene Powell in the building. Damn, that shit right in the way of my fucking screen. Retarded ass light-skinned dude. Oh, retarded ass light-skinned dude. It can catch me. I don't even have to talk into it. They can catch me, god dang it. Graham Cam in the building, man. What it is, man. Salute to you, top of the morning. Yes, indeed. Tubby Chile in the building, man. Salute. Hope all is well. Tom DeLeon in the building, man. Top of the AM. Hope all is well. Tony Shepard in the building, man. Salute, man. Yes, indeed, man. Let's keep this train rolling. Damn, am I still ducked down? You know what? I gotta bring this camera need to come up a little bit, bro. There we go. God dang it. I be talking. I don't need to be talking to the mic like that with my face down, but the chat though. What it do though? You feel me? Let me see who else we got up in this Mickey fucker one time. Mecca fucker. I wonder if they can get me for saying Mecca fucker. My 2 cents in the building, man. Salute to you, tops. We got Raider Paul in the building. You already know he's setting it off on the right foot, and it's not the foot that Wilkins hurt. So let's get on the good foot. Let's say that instead. The good foot. Yes, indeed. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about Christian Wilkins and his Jones fracture on the 4th I hope I'm saying it right, metatarsal on it's at the outside of the foot. But rather than me tell you, I'm gonna let a doctor break it down to you, and he'll also tell you the timeline as far as when he could put pressure back on the foot. But it's not nothing serious, bruh. So let me turn this music down so you guys can hear the good doctor, you know what I mean, busting it down one time. Not like Tatiana. He ain't busting it down like Tatiana. He just gonna bust it down so we can understand the injury, man. Let's get
The
it.
definition of the surgery is called a Jones fracture, is the name of this particular type of fracture. Not every fracture of the fifth metatarsal of that bone is a Jones fracture, but some of them are. And the ones in that area are the ones that are problem fractures because the blood supply is not great to that area, which is why you don't see bruising on her foot. And typically when someone injures their foot, they say, hey doc, I was on the court and I felt a big pop in my foot. And you expect to see this huge amount of bruising or swelling, and there's not, because there's really not the blood supply there to make that happen. And that goes to show you why it's so hard for that particular fracture to heal up. So oftentimes you'll take an x-ray in the office and you see this and you talk to the patient about their treatment options. Treatment option one is a non-operative route, and if you go that route, typically it's 12 to 15 weeks non-weight bearing in a cast, if you really follow the rules. And even some of those will go on and have to have a surgery because they frankly won't heal up. So many people will elect to have the surgery done because the surgery basically cuts your recovery time in half, more or less, in order to get back to doing what you want to do with it. So what people should expect from it is, it's an outpatient surgery. It typically takes about 20 to 30 minutes to do. Typically there's for instance, this patient had what's called a popliteal block, so that when she wakes up from surgery, she'll have no pain at all for the first 14 to 24 hours in her foot and ankle. And frankly, it's such a minimally invasive surgery, they just don't hurt all that bad. It's not like fixing a broken ankle or having a bunion fixed or other things that we do like that. So people typically recover very quickly from it. And the other part about it is that the person who typically has a surgery is a young, active, motivated person or patient, and they want to get back more quickly, and so they tend to kind of sail through surgery pretty quickly. Some people, athletes in particular, when they get back from this, we use like an arch support or orthotic in their shoe to kind of stiffen up that area a bit. But that's not everybody either. Many people can get back in normal tennis shoes at about 6 to 8 weeks out and really begin exercising fine. And we try not to really restrict people with this. Again, we use that amazingly strong, solid screw. So really, as I tell the patients, there's really good rebar in your foot. You're really not going to re-injure or break this thing, and they can really advance their activities pretty quickly and hopefully get back to doing the things they want to do more quickly.
So going the surgery route is going to cut his time in half. So you're looking at about, they said you'll be back in your tennis shoes, the athlete that is working out again, about 8 weeks. That's about 2 months. That's 8 games. We got more than 8 games left. You know what I mean? We got more than 8 games left. So we still got action. If we need him back, maybe if it is to the point in the season where we're not really making no ground, you just let him sit. But then again, I mean, like I said, he said, the doctor himself said, it's one of them surgeries that's really no pain. You'll feel some discomfort when you fracture that bone, but they go in and put a screw in there, and voila, you're back in action with arch support in your shoe, like they say, to stiffen that area to give it support. So thank God that he did take surgery. Colton Miller, you hear that? Colton Miller, you hear that? He took surgery rather than trying to let it heal on his own. See, if that would have been the route, bro, you probably would have been more healthier now than we're waiting for you to get healthy from not taking surgery and then waiting to get surgery later. Same situation from what I'm hearing. All right, so that's the Jones fracture that Wilkins has suffered. Like I said, it's not nothing severe. It's not nothing that we have to sit there and wonder, oh man, you know what I mean? They just said he's out indefinitely. They didn't say out for the season, indefinitely until further notice. So it all depends on his recovery. Surgery is done. Thank God they jumped on that ASAP and got him under that knife quick and fast in a hurry. You feel me? But yeah, man, he's on the road to recovery right now as we speak. So right decision he made. We'll see if we need him. If we could still stay in the mix. I don't know. If some way, somehow we make shit happen and we can get a run at the end of the season. Like I said, can it happen? It can happen. Can it not happen? It can go that route too. You know what I mean? But at least he took care of it by going ahead and not letting it linger and go get the surgery needed so he can go ahead and recover. Once again, shout out to the world's most dangerous chat. Like I always say, without you, there's no me, and without us, there's no nation. There's only one nation. That's right, one nation. And that's the motherfucking Raider Nation. Salute. Now let's get to it. All right. So as you know in the news, the New York Jets has fired their coach. And I think he's been there, 2.5 years? I think. And the rumor floating around is because after Aaron Rodgers returned back from his Egyptian trip, him and the coach got into a heated argument. After such argument has occurred, allegedly, in that meeting, Rodgers wouldn't even look at dude. And we kind of seen the stain on the sideline when dude went in to try to hug Aaron, and Aaron put his blockers up. Man, get your bitch ass off me. You know what I mean? And try to play it off when they interviewed him. Today at 12:30, I think Pacific it might be. On what's the show that Max Crosby was talking bad about because Lombardi punk ass was on there running his mouth about shit he don't know nothing about? The McAfee show. Aaron Rodgers will be on the McAfee show today at 12:30, noontime, afternoon. So let's see what he's going to have to say about this. The other rumor was that he was the head coach, former head coach, was planning to take away play calling duty from coaches and let, you know what I mean, put other ones in play. So before, and it was the morning of that day he got fired, he was planning on making changes as well, but it's too late now. Now, what does that say for the Raiders and the possibility of trading Davante Adams to the Jets? There's two ways you can look at this. For one, we can look at for certain Aaron Rodgers has all the power in that organization. They're going to try to do everything they can to please him, including they might be willing to go second-round pick for Davante Adams. Because if Aaron Rodgers won him, I don't think the price is going to matter. They done fired a coach for this dude. And we're not even mid-season yet. After 5 games, he's fired. So Aaron Rodgers got power. So that tells me if he really wants Davante Adams, the New York Jets will have Davante Adams within the next day or so. Because I think this kind of pushes things back. But now letting it be known that Aaron Rodgers is most likely going to want dude, yeah, you're going to unask that second-round pick, bro. If not, add others to it, because we know what kind of situation. You're in dire straits right now. You got to try to win. Your window is only like a 2-year window with Aaron Rodgers. So in order for him to go and be the guy he is to get wins with that franchise, you got to make a move that he wants you to make. So that's one aspect of the whole Davante Adams saga going to the Jets. The other flip side of that is from Davante Adams' angle. See, we looked at Aaron Rodgers' angle as far as really wanting him now and making the Jets do whatever they got to do to make sure they get him. So that's one aspect. Now, the flip side, let's look at Davante's angle. Davante looking at it like, well, damn, you just fired your coach. What kind of turmoil is your franchise in? Are you stable? You know what I mean? Is there's going to be more heads rolling if I do decide to go to you guys and the Raiders oblige my not demands, but my wishes to get me into a New York Jets uniform? Is that a place that I want to be after this has happened? So that's your two aspects as far as the Jets go, with Davante getting traded over there. You got Davante's Adams angle, and you got motherfucking Aaron Rodgers angle. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned for that one. The other scenario, the New Orleans Saints, you have Carr with an ankle sprain, or not an ankle sprain. He got an abdomen. What is it? His oblique. I think it's oblique or something like that injury, and it's not looking good from what I'm hearing. So with that being said, Davante's angle at looking at that team might be, I don't know. I want to play with Carr, but how long is Carr going to be out for? You see what I mean? And we just have less than a month until the deadline, which is what, November 4th? November 4th is the trade deadline. So the DA might be looking at it from an angle like, when Carr gonna get back? If I go to the Saints, it's gonna be because of Carr. You know what I mean? And if he's not there playing because of injury, then what? So everything is shifting to the New York Jets. That's the way it looks. But now other teams that might be interested in Devontae, such as Pittsburgh, who still have hopes at 3-2, that come face us, that we need a wide receiver, because obviously this is the mentality they have, or they would not have been in discussion with the 49ers about Brandon Ayuk. The only thing that killed that deal is what the Niners asked in return was a wide receiver as well. And Steelers did not want to do that. They want to add Ayuk to the receivers they already have. Now that train has left the station temporarily, just in case trade talks boost back up again, now I hear that Pittsburgh is looking towards the Raiders and trying to get the services of Davante Adams. Now, with both Steelers and the Jets being in the AFC, you might have a bidding war, which is a good thing for us. That means we'll be able to get more than what we expected. You know what I mean? So, how much of a concern is it to both the Jets and the Steelers to get that number one wide receiver in Davante Adams? What is it worth to them? And I know right now the Jets, it's not even about the owner of the Jets, because they said this is the first time that in 25 years that owner has fired a coach during the season. So, hey, if Aaron Rodgers wasn't the one to pull his coattails and tell him, hey, get rid of this fool, get rid of him, I can't work with this dude, which bruh, all signs point to it. All signs point to it. So if Aaron got that much motherfucking power, he also got that power to say, go get me Davante Adams, and I don't care what it costs. I don't care what it costs. You might even see this man, I don't know if you can restructure this quick, but he might even restructure his contract to try to get Davante a new contract to fit in the guidelines as far as time of service with his, to make sure he has Davante Adams while he's there. So, hey, put your ear to the ground and listen for some shit, because I tell you, this is Wednesday, bruh. Anything can go down today. Today, you know what I mean? There's a lot of shit jumping off today. So, in the NFL, that is, there's going to be a lot of just storylines out there. There is storylines out there, bruh. And just like, look at the other story, New England. They're starting Drake May now. So they're moving on. What was it, Brissett? Bruh, there's a lot of movement coming, and we're going into week 6. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Davante, and if we do move on from him, what exactly does it do it change now what we were in? I know they said the second round pick, and other people on the sideline want to say, oh, we can't get a second round pick. He's a 32-year-old wide receiver. His contract, shit. Now, after motherfucking Aaron Rodgers got the coach fired and he can make anything happen, oh, shit. It's on and cracking. If he tell the Jets go get him, we getting that second round pick. It might even motherfucking throw a player in there. So we'll see how this shit unfolds. Other Raider news, still don't know yet who's going to be named the starting quarterback. It might be announced today. Is it going to be AOC, or are you going to still keep trying to rock with Minshew? Which we'll see what happens. But going up against that Pittsburgh Steelers defense, boy, you better make the right choice. You better make the right choice and don't be playing musical chairs at the QB position. Don't you do that. You're going to put us in a whole fucking trouble, bruh. Trouble. So, man, there's a lot going on. We waiting to see what goes on. What I also want to do, this is going to be a short show tonight, y'all, or today, this morning. Going to be short. It ain't going to be a long one, because I ain't going to lie, I'm tired as a Mickey Figgy. Like those who don't know, I work for Amazon, and it is our Prime Week yesterday and today, and they not bullshitting when it comes to these packages and customers getting their shit and getting mandatory overtime. So I got to lock in on Thursday too. But it's all good though. The money's good. I'm happy with my situation. So hey, don't feel for me. Hey, you see me fighting the bear. Don't fight me. Don't help me. Help the bear. You feel me? What I'm gonna do now? We are gonna do a mock draft, and not the kind you think. Not the kind you think. We're not really tripping off of doing a 7-round mock draft. This is what I want to see what these mock simulators are saying. I want to know exactly where they think the Raiders are going to end up due to our quarterback situation and Devontae Adams asking for a trade. I want to see, another news, Michael Mayer is not tripping, ain't trying to get traded. He's dealing with his mental health. So his family reached out to the Raiders to let them know this is not the first time this has happened, which is a good thing in somewhat. You know what I mean? It's not good that he's going through mental health issues, but it's a good thing that it's not like deeper than everybody was supposedly their their guy on the inside told him. Whoever the fuck that moron is, tell him to kick rocks. But Michael Mayer's fine. He's dealing with some issues. We've seen this before, Barrett Robbins, and hope it doesn't go to that extreme of Barrett Robbins. So now that, we understand the situation, the Raiders can give this man some help, you know what I mean, and keep him grounded and just let him know that, the nation got him in our prayers. And, we hope that you make it through what you're going through, man. We understand this. None of us is perfect. We have our issues and our hangups, but we still human at the end of the day, man. So, hey, prayers going out for the strength for you to make it through your time of need, bruh. And we look forward to getting you back on the gridiron in the silver and black. Michael Mayer, man, salute to you. All right. Yes, we are doing a mock draft, you sons of bitches. You're like, no, it's too early for a mock draft. No, I don't want no. I'm like, bruh, we got to. I'm going to tell you why. And I just told y'all once. Let's get this shit lined up. All right. Like I said, I want to know what the projection of where the Raiders is going to be drafting. Are we going to suck ass? I tried one already before I came on. One of the mock drafts had us at 10. Another one had us at 4. But not only do I want to see where they have the Raiders slotted for the draft next draft, but I want to see what teams are they having projecting at the top, and do they need a quarterback? This is what I'm trying to I'm not picking nobody, I'm not selecting nobody, but I want to see what is the mock draft simulators. What are they projecting us to be? Are we just going to just fall apart now and just top 5? Are we going to be at 10? What the fuck? What do they project us to be at with everything going on with our franchise? You know what I mean? And also, what do they have in line for other teams as well? And do those teams that are high draft picks, like I told y'all, I don't think we have to sweat about getting a quarterback next year. I want to get one, but I don't think it's out of the reach of us of moving up or staying where we're at to get one, because of who is going to be ahead of us and what is their quarterback situation at the current moment. You know what I mean? So that's why I want to do this. Let me get to the chat real quick before I get started. Some motherfuckers be like, they could talk shit to me and steal all my baby oil. Y'all motherfuckers leave my baby oil alone, bruh. Let's see. Nah, Wilkins probably could make it back before then. You got to remember, he's not old. He's a young dude. You know what I mean? And he had surgery instantly once they, you know what I mean, gave him the prognosis. So, hey, I think he has action. I'll say a little bit before week 17. Because right now we week 6. I don't think it's going to take 10 weeks. You know what I mean? And they said about 12 for no surgery. You cut that in half. Like they said, surgery will cut that in half. Now we're looking at about 6 to 8 weeks. You know what I mean? So I say he might be back about 14, 15. That's my assumption. I think a couple more games before 17. And I think that last 4-game stretch is going to be very important if we are in the mix for playoffs. But right now, it's too early to talk playoffs because we are still in the mix because there's a lot. Like I said, right now there's only 6 teams ahead of us in record. With a better record in the AFC, there's only 6 teams, and there's 7 playoff berths. You know what I mean? So anything can happen. All right, let's get to this mock draft, man. We're just gonna do one round. Of course, we're doing the Raiders, and I'm gonna do another one, a different mock also, because they're giving me different scenarios. They're telling me, like this one here, last time when I tried this one here, they said we're going to have the 4th pick. And boy, let me tell you this though. This one had trades, right? Don't you know with the number 4 pick, Buffalo came and offered me damn near all their fucking draft picks? It seemed like it. They offered everything for the number 4 overall pick. Then there was one draft that we were at 10, and there was a team that one quarterback only came off the board, and it was Shedeur Sanders, and I forgot who he went to, but they didn't have Cam Ward on there. You know what I mean? So I guess I don't know. So I seen some mocks have Cam Ward, others don't. I guess it's all about if they expect him to come out or not, but we're going to see. So let's go ahead and jump into this, man. We're going to go ahead and go fast, because I just want to look at what quarterbacks are available when it's our turn, where the fuck they got us picking at, and the teams ahead of us, are they quarterback needy? I just want to get an idea, man. This ain't no official mock draft. I just want to see what they think of our team and what they think of these other teams and what we need. So let's get it one time. So we're going to do one round. Got the Raiders. We'll do it fast. Or you know what? Let's do it normal, because we could talk as we go. Let's go. All right, as you see to the left. See, look. Washington wants that 4 pick, but we're not doing no trades. But just to be honest, look at them. They're giving us their first, their 50th. I mean, their 18, 50, 73. And then next year, they're giving us their 2nd and their 4th in 2026. But we're not doing that shit. That's not what we're here for. We're not here to do a mock. Look at the Jets. They want our picks. All right, so this is what we at. So they got Carolina with the number 1 overall pick, right? And they got them taking a cornerback out of Notre Dame, Benjamin Morrison. Then number 2 is New England. Now we know Carolina I don't think Carolina takes a quarterback, bro. I think they benched Young, but I don't think they gave up on Young. New England, they're getting ready to start Drake May. So I think the era of Drake May is about to begin this week. And so they got them going defense with cornerback Will Johnson of Michigan. Then you look at Cleveland. I think Cleveland is in a very tight spot, because they are stuck. They are stuck with the human ejaculator. You know what I'm saying? They stuck with the human ejaculator at fucking quarterback with a fully guaranteed contract. You cannot move that shit. And the way he's been playing, I don't think nobody wants it. So the thing is, if Cleveland does try, do you know what Cleveland will have to eat contract-wise? If they can't trade him, bro. Ain't nobody gonna trade for Deshaun Watson. Fuck no. So the human ejaculator is pretty much stuck. They're gonna have to find a way to make that shit work, bro. They gonna have to stick this one out, bro. You dumbest move in history. Now it comes to us. Now, since we're at us, let's check offense. And I just want to see what quarterbacks is there. See, like I said, I had an issue. They did not have fucking Cam Ward available. So I'm like, well, damn, if they ain't got Cam Ward, and that's the right now he's the Heisman Trophy favorite. Then you look at what is left in. You got the quarterback from Georgia, which is Carson Beck. Shedeur Sanders from Colorado is there. You got Jalen Milroe from Alabama. You got Ewers from Texas. We already knew about there's Cam Ward, but they got Cam Ward. Let's see, at quarterback, they got him ranked. So look, if we do finish 4th, it looks like we're gonna have action at Shedeur Sanders or Cam Ward. What do you do? We seen Mark Davis talking to Shador Sanders at the Aces game. We seen that shit. Said this possibly could be your next home. So if you got action at taking them, you feel me? But like I said, I just want to see what they think of us. They think we're going to finish fourth as far as the worst team in the NFL, bro. I don't, fuck that. I refuse to be, I know the number 4 pick can be valuable to us getting our quarterback and moving on, and that will also give us high draft picks in the next round. You know what I mean? If we could trade Devontae Adams, okay, let's see. Say, for instance, we trade Devontae to the Jets. Where are the Jets at? If we're number 4, they got the Jets at 23. And I like that running back from Boise State. Genty. I like Genty. But he ain't going to be there at 23, bro. I mean, I doubt it, bro. He's balling right now. But I'm like I said, I'm not doing no. I just want to see what they think of it. Hold on, let me try the other one real quick. So just give me a moment, y'all. We're gonna try this other one real quick. So yeah, obviously, who was this one I was on? So that was Pro Football Network saying that we're gonna be the 4th pick. We're gonna have the 4th pick in the draft, bro. Fuck no. All right, let's PFF. Let's go to PFF and see what they say. All right, PFF. So let's take our Raiders. Let's just do one round. I don't need to do nothing else but one fucking round. You fucking fuck. All right, so we're gonna enter the draft. And let's see, we're gonna be here. So now in this draft by PFF, they got New England number 1. Now see, this look a little bit more realistic. Cleveland number 1. New England number 1. Cincinnati number 2. We know they're not going quarterback. We know New England's not going quarterback. Jacksonville ain't going quarterback. Cleveland stuck with the ejaculator 9000. Rams, do the Rams try to? I think didn't the Rams draft a quarterback? Not in the first round, but they draft one. Hold on, let me check. Who are the Los Angeles Rams quarterbacks? Stetson Bennett. That's gonna be. I bet you, Stetson Bennett is the quarterback they're gonna rely on because we know it ain't Garoppolo. So they might be Carolina. Do they move on this early from Bryce Young? I don't know. I know they benched him, but I don't think they're done with him. I think they're gonna still try to keep developing in this dude. But they're trying to win because they can't sell tickets if they don't. Tennessee ain't going. They going for the Mayo King in Tennessee, so they're not going quarterback. Dolphins, do they look for a replacement for Tua with all these concussions? That's a question to ask. There goes the Jets at number 9 with the Raiders right behind them. So PFS has us at number 10. Now let me go ahead and start the draft, and I want to see where the pieces lie and what's available at 10 quarterback wise. Let's go. So let's review. New England went defensive line. Cincinnati went wide receiver. Jacksonville went cornerback. Cleveland went safety. The Rams went cornerback. Travis Hunter, though. Hunter's a beast, though, from Colorado, though. That motherfucker, boy. Carolina went corner. Tennessee went tackle. Miami went wide receiver, and the Jets went edge. Who's there for the Raiders? Let's go. Cam Ward is there. Shador Sanders is there again. So whether it's 4 or 10, like I told people, don't work this year. Most likely teams are going to be in the top that already drafted quarterbacks, and they're not going to draft another one. So they either going to go something else that's going to help their roster, interior linemen, offense or defense, or they go wide receivers, corners, safeties, that kind of shit. We're going to get a quarterback next year, y'all, regardless of where we're at. We're not going to finish 30 as the 32nd team. We're not going to win the Super Bowl. Let's keep it a buck. In all reality, we're going to probably finish around 500, the way shit look. So we're going to be around 15, 16, which you still going to have action depending on how the draft order goes. But the way it looks right now, nobody above us needs a quarterback. Your quarterback hungry team, like I think the Giants will go quarterback if they were in there. Arizona ain't going quarterback. Indianapolis ain't going quarterback. 49ers ain't going quarterback. They're going to rock with Purdy. The Giants, like I said, the Philadelphia ain't going quarterback. The Saints ain't going quarterback either. Not because they already got a couple of them already. The Bears definitely ain't going quarterback with fucking Caleb Williams on the 3-game win streak. Green Bay, that's the big question mark. Green Bay. Oh, no, not Green Bay. I'm thinking of Jets. Green Bay got their quarterback in Love. My bad. Green Bay ain't going quarterback. Chargers ain't going quarterback with Herbert there. Pittsburgh could. Do they have faith in Fields? Fields is not great throwing the ball. He's a liability. They have to constantly rely on their defense to win games. Just same way this weekend. Same way this Sunday against our Raiders. Fields is going to have to fucking run the ball, bro, to be effective. So that's enough. But that's a team that could draft a quarterback. They could. Seattle's a question. We know Denver ain't taking a quarterback. Dallas giving Dak the highest paid player in the NFL history a contract. Tampa Bay, are they good with Baker Mayfield doing what he's doing? I think so. They're not going quarterback. Buffalo ain't going quarterback. Baltimore ain't going quarterback. Atlanta ain't going quarterback. They got Michael. That's why I said this next draft is our shit to get our quarterback. This is the perfect draft to get our quarterback. I ain't gonna say thank God we didn't draft one, because we could have drafted one that could have panned out and been something in the first round this year. But Bowers, you know what I mean? He is what he is. But this draft coming up, 2025, that's our shit. We're like the lone team that needs a quarterback, and there's Cam Ward, Ewers, fucking Shador Sanders. We got action, bro. We got action. That's all I want to see. I didn't want to do no mock draft. I just want to see what are these draft sites, these mock drafts, opinion of the Raiders, and what is their opinion of the teams that's ahead of us in the draft order. And I'm looking at them. They're not drafting quarterbacks. Hardly any team is going to draft a quarterback. Washington ain't. The Texans ain't. Kansas City, I don't think so. Not in the first round. Minnesota, I think they done found they dude. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So we got action, y'all. We got fucking action. I feel like top flight security. We got action. Yes, we do. We got action. So this is the perfect draft to be in for a quarterback, even if we're not top 10. We can still trade our way up. Might not even need to trade that high. Because like I said, all those teams I just mentioned, none of them need a quarterback. Only a couple of them besides us I can see. I can see Pittsburgh. I can definitely see the New York Giants. And us. But, bruh, it's all on us, bro. We got action. It looks like we might end up with a motherfucking extra second or third round pick. Probably even more if Champ Kelly becomes a GM elsewhere, or Patrick Graham becomes a head coach, that's going to be a third this year and a third next year. You know what I mean? So top three, our first 3 rounds, we got action. If we get a Devontae second round pick and get a Patrick Graham or Champ Kelly third round pick for a minority moving up in position from our bruh, we in there. That's 2/3, 2 second, and a first. You know what we can do with that? Now, Telesco, don't you fuck it up if that happens, bruh. You go get our quarterback. I don't care if you got to package our first in both seconds if we do get 2 seconds with a Devontae Adams trade and move up into the top 3 to get our quarterback. You go get our quarterback. Don't do that shit no more. Bullshitting in last year's draft or this past draft. Don't you do that shit again. The chips, Las Vegas, the chips are falling in our laps, bruh. It's on us. For real. Feel the steel. Shout out to the Steelers, man. Hey, shout out to you, bro. Hey, good game coming up Sunday, man. For real. Oh, that shit didn't pop up? You cockeyed motherfucker. Oh, that shit behind, huh? Where my order at, dog? I gotta move that shit up. Damn, I fucked up. Hold on, let me see what it was. Shout out to Raider C-Dub in the building, man. Member for 3 months, man. Appreciate you, man. For real. I'm gonna get some more content out there for y'all this weekend. I'm gonna head to the Black Hole Party at the Mandalay Bay. So I'm gonna get y'all some good footage. Plan on tailgating Sunday as well for the Pittsburgh game. So I'm gonna get y'all some good footage as members. Just for y'all, man, for real. Some interviews, everything. So y'all stay tuned, man. This weekend I'm gonna try to get some good shit for y'all. But yeah, man, the Raiders, hey, we are in a good situation, bro. Red Hulk, which 4 teams need quarterbacks, you think? Because me going through it, I don't see 4. Not in a first round pick. These teams are going to go other positions. Especially the ones in the lower half of the fucking draft, because that means those are good. Those are playoff teams. They're going to try. They're not going to go quarterback. They're going to go after defense, linemen, shit like that to improve their roster. And if they already got a young quarterback, most likely most of those young teams that drafted quarterbacks this past year are going offensive linemen in the first round. They got to get their future franchise QBs protection, bro, for years to come. Hey, the draft is every year, though. It ain't sad we're talking about the draft. Shit, I'm just seeing what the rest of the world, how they look at us. And like I said, one saying that we're going to be a 4th overall pick, and the other one is saying 10. So that's a big gap between 4 and 10 record-wise. But it's not good enough, you know what I mean? We're almost at the middle of the pack. You know what I mean? Which is going to be a cusp type team. I was thinking that the Steelers go, quarterback too. I don't think I think Fields is proving them that, bruh, we just need to go draft one. You know what I mean? So, hey, we're going to see how that shit go. The Giants, I definitely can see getting one. But it seemed like all these other teams got, bruh, they signed in for the long haul. You know what I mean? Cowboys ain't doing it. Niners ain't doing it. Like I said, Atlanta ain't doing it. Denver ain't doing it. Tennessee ain't doing it. Indianapolis already got theirs. Washington, Chicago, New England. All these motherfuckers got first round picks. And definitely now I know Minnesota ain't, or they wouldn't have went after and got McCarthy. So that's another team that I kind of like, well, you know, they found the veteran to come in there and do his thing, but long term, McCarthy, bro. That's why they drafted him. Not that I'm saying he's gonna pan out, but as soon as next year's draft, they not gonna draft another first round pick at quarterback. That ain't gonna happen. So that's just how I'm looking at that shit, man. Yeah, this be the perfect draft because a lot of teams eliminated themselves by drafting quarterbacks this past year, and they're high picks. You got to remember what 6 quarterbacks came off the board in the top 10 picks. The first 10 fucking picks of the draft, 6 of them was QBs. They're not going back in the draft next year and doing that again. They not doing that again. Hell no. So in a way, kind of not getting a quarterback last year, which it is known that the top teams in the draft this past year, regardless of what you offer them, they always gonna say no because they all had their eyes set on a quarterback. They were not gonna trade back just to let somebody else move up to get a quarterback from them. So that's another thing that you got to pay attention to also. And this just so happens that this draft, there's a Sanders and a Cam Ward, and Cam Ward is killing it with Miami. And that, man, I'll tell you, man, for real, man, we'll be all right. But Telesco got to make the right, man. Don't do nothing stupid, bro. Now let me ask y'all this. This is just you know, this is not real shit. Let me just ask y'all this. And I know what the answer gonna be, but I'm just curious. If Genty is there at the same time that Shedeur Sanders or Cam Ward is there, when we pick in the draft, do you go for the quarterback because you need one? Or do you go for the running back who's busting their ass right now from Boise State? You know what I mean? I looked at that. Or look, what about Hunter, the wide receiver that can play corner? You know what I mean? Hunter is another one. But I want quarterback. I say the same shit. Excellence. Hey, for real. Quarterback. Bro, we need our quarterback so we can be done with it. Once we get our quarterback, now we can go, you know what I mean, linebackers and corners and, you know what I mean, then defensive ends and tackles and offensive guards and centers, you know what I mean? Then we can just apply focus and pressure on those positions and really fix this team. Ain't no sense in having weapons in the offensive line. Well, we don't even have an offensive line yet. We trying to build one, and we ain't got no quarterback for him. So, hey, my prediction is this year is the year we get our quarterback. Or not this year, but after this season in April. When April comes, we will have our quarterback. Man, it's impossible not to. You might only get 3 quarterbacks off the board in the first round this next year, and we gonna be one of them motherfuckers grabbing them. We got action, y'all. So, but now in the meantime, let's go out there and win some games, bro. Fuck that. I don't tank. I don't believe in that tanking shit, bro. To go out there to lose purposely, that's breeding a whole different mentality that we not trying to have. Max Crosby is not no quitter. And if that's the kind of players we trying to get on this roster, why would we try to have them do some shit that they not used to? They not, fuck that. They not with that shit. Max Crosby don't know how to quit. Wilkins don't know how to quit. Watch, I guarantee you Wilkins try to make it back on the field this year. I guarantee you. Because when you got a guy like that that's working out before and after, and then also after games, he's running wind sprints, and bruh, Wilkins got that same mindset as fucking Max, bruh. And we want a whole team filled of those guys. Not nobody that, okay, you guys you ain't got to make a business decision and don't play hard. Fuck no. Because then that muscle memory becomes not playing hard. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I did stand on for an hour. But hey, good ass show, man. Like, I just want to cover different aspects, show y'all exactly what it is to expect with the Wilkins surgery on his foot, as well as what does it mean for Devontae Adams in a potential trade to the Jets or the Saints with the firing of the Jets head coach, as well as the injury to Derek Carr. So a lot of things are up in the air. we're gonna see what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So with that being said, Navy Vet, what it do, man? Salute. Let me shout out the ones I didn't get yet. SoCal Sal in the building, man. Salute to you. Mr. Took Your Soul in the building, man. Salute. Let me see what else we got up in here, man. Michael Rasoon. I just want to see. I ain't gonna say that shit. I want to see some. I want to see some lights out by the defense. Raider Goon in the building, man. Salute to you. Let me see who else. Die Hard Raider in the building, man. Salute. Hey, for real, we can move up. Like I said, this will be a draft that we can maneuver, depending on how our record is. You know, we can still maneuver though, but you know what I mean. This will be our year coming up. The next year's draft is going to be our draft for QB. You can go to the fucking casino and put money on that bitch. You know what I mean? You can go sell some semen and some blood and go put all that money on that shit. For real. But yeah, man, I enjoyed this time with y'all, man. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. Once again, it has been the All Raiders No Cut podcast with your boy Lunatic Raider. Once again, if this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, man. I appreciate that. You guys enjoy your hump day. Be safe. Don't let nobody hump your leg unless they got $1 in their hand. With that being said, man, I'm Lunatic Raider. I'll be here tomorrow morning, same Raider time, same Raider channel. Let me get one more in before we get up out of here. You feel me? Enjoy your motherfucking Wednesday, man. Be safe. Make it back home to your loved ones. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Same Raider time, same Raider channel, right here on Raiders Allegiance. It's the All Raiders No Cut podcast, man. Hey, like I always say about this time, I'm out this bitch. Fools, y'all thought I was going to get loud with it. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, y'all.